Basa ng piece na play. Tapos isa basa ng piece. Kung ginagagos yun. Nagagos yun. Tapos sa kuhan mo. Nag-wink ba kayo? Paris kong tanang dito. Papa, Papa, ibigay mo na. Rampo na.
Settled in Brooklyn.
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Danilo Gallinari.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got Seth Curry, Patrick Mills out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Edwards, and it's Claxton in at the center. And for the Hawks, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Clint Capella out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Kept alive, Capella. The kick out to Young. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Wright's checked in for Herder. Andre Drummond is checked in for Brooklyn. Dragic comes in for Mills. Pass to Irving. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game, failing to move bodies bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Now here's Young. 14 points for him last game against Chicago.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence in getting to the free throw line really paid off for that.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Irving against Hunter. The kick out to Dragic. Pass to Drummond. Curry with it. Pounded by Wright. Just 5 on the clock from 15 feet away. And the basket by Curry.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. From 18 feet away, he hits the back iron and sinks it.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Irving. Here's Curry. And here's Dragic. Hunter covering. Here's Edwards. Now here's Drummond. From 7, Capella with a rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Young. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Hits a three-pointer. Young's got 7 points in the game, and that's have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Curry. Young against Dragic. On the take. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Up top, Young. He's covered by Curry. Young against Curry. Young, the pass to Gallinari. Now Young. He has 7. And here's Hunter for 3. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. 10 points for him.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
3-pointer off the mark. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 10-point game. Here's Irving. Shot is good. Dragic making the play.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Outside Hunter. The 3 is up. Drummond grabs the miss.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Curry, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Young with it. He's got 10. Capella in the high post. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. Some solid defense from Drummond.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Irving with it. Picked up by Gallinari. Dragic outside. Back to Irving. Inside. Pass to Drummond. Capella with a block. And he gets it back. The shot by Drummond, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Young, the pass to Capella. Nice move. And the slam dunk by Capella.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Irving. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Offensive rebound. Here's Edwards. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Young.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Irving goes in. Up and in on the layup. Irving's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Outside Hunter puts up a three. Stolen by Drummond. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He made a big impact. And he's one of the game's best closers, but to hear Kyrie Irving tell him.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and then it's Goran Dragic, and it's Curry in at the three, small forward. The Hawks leading. Outside for Gallinari, and so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And now let's check out some of the point guards who have been lighting up the scoreboard. Number one, Trae Young.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing. But when he needs to break down a defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
Pass to Aldridge for three. Sinks it from distance. Aldridge has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Hunter, good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Curry. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Outside for Gallinari. From outside the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, the definition of an effort player. Zhang shows off that high motor, converts off the glass. Nice.
Hunter against Irving. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy. Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. It's right on the wing. Three-pointer, no good for Brooklyn. They've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Raul Cabarro, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Jang. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Wright. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Hey, rejected by Capella. Bogdanovich finds Williams. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. And he'll draw the foul. We'll head to the line for two. What we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
Irving, the pass to Curry. Stolen by Capella. Here's Luau Cabarro. Finished off the break. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Here's Thomas. Capella with a block. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. One to the line for one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Here's Williams. Gets a hand on it. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Herder. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Timeout called. The Hawks. Atlanta making some changes here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Wright subbed in for Herder. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Curry. And here's Hunter from the arc. He drops it from range. Hunter's got 8 points.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Here's Irving. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Hunter for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving against Wright. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Wright. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pushing it up now. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. The wide open shot is on the money. He's got 10.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Thomas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond. He got a piece of it.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Courtney Zhang.
Now here's Young. 15 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 15. And that...
Oi, guys.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Danilo Gallinari out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Pass to Capella. And Capella gets double teamed. Here's Herder. Drains the triple. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Irving against Hunter. And here's Drummond. Here's Irving. Here's Claxton. And we're going to have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And Atlanta has possession. Atlanta's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Herder. Back to Young. Over Dragic. Again, Atlanta.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Hunter against Irving. Here he goes. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Dragic passes to Irving. Here's Curry. This one for 3. And the Nets, another 3. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Dragic passes to Irving. Back to Dragic. Irving against Hunter. On the wing, Curry. Clock at 6. Over Herder. Here's Claxton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Outside Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Right wing. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push, here comes Atlanta. A good look from Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Dragic passes to Irving. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. And here is Young. 19 points in the game. Yep, that one goes.
The scoring ability of Young is just unreal. It's what's made him an all-star.
Shot on the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The teardrop. And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Herder. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Thomas, guarded by Young. Aldridge up top. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Thomas. Ooh, poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Irving against Young. Gallinari for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Gallinari's got 5 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Young. He's got 21. And the Hawks tag on 2 more.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Drummond. Outside Irving. Back to Drummond. Now Aldridge. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Young. A shot from the high post. And again, it's Atlanta.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
So both teams making some changes here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. .15 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving finds Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing. Outside Young. Here's the Wawu Cabarro. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Atlanta. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the...
Wow.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Johnson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Thomas in at the point. There's Young with the three. Counted from distance. Young's got 28 points for the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Here's Jang. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Kicks it out to Aldridge. Pass to Irving. Clock at 4. Over Hunter. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
To the inside. The kick out to Young. Puts it up from 17, and he makes it. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Irving, that's good.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Jang. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Young with it. Here's Luau Cabarro. Another three for Atlanta.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas, guarded by Young. Here's Claxton. Irving with it. Hunter covering. Irving against Hunter. Goes back up. Another miss by Irving.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And stolen by Aldridge. Fast break. Here we go. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Jang. Wide open. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Hunter against Irving. Aldridge, right side. With the fadeaway. And he's going. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Irving, that's good.
You wonder what the defender who has to check Kyrie Irving on a nightly basis is thinking, because when he's dialed in, there's no checking him.
Down low. Outside to Gallinari. And the Hawks with another three.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the illegal screen is set.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Aldridge.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Irving against Hunter. Out to the right wing. Drummond passes to Dragic. Outside Irving. Over Hunter. And it's Irving missing. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 20-7 run.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they increased their win total to 29.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their fourth and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Hunter against Irving. Here's Drummond. Pass to Claxton. And it's Irving off the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Boy, Irving decisive on that drive, gets the foul because of the intensity, taking it to the rack.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Young. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's right on the wing. Takes a three. And the Hawks with another three.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Drummond. Irving with it. Here's Drummond. Three-pointer. Misses. So,
Pagita ka banding, ay. Ako mo na rin. Pagita ka banding. Ito kayo kasi makalimutan. May ganik. Inas Triyang. Triyang sa kalam. Ay, dula. Ito mga pit. Huwag na Simons. Pwede rin ka Simons. Sintro, Drummond. Pag na-complete na. Mataktak mo dyan ang Brooklyn. Liyaw sa nato dali.